What's up, guys? Tim Little. Welcome back to Tactical Bassin. Today I got a little fishing buddy with me, my son JD. We got a couple hours to go out and try and catch some winter fish. It's gonna be a fun time. Let's see what we got tied on. Got JD a drop shot and a swim bait, and I got a whole bunch of reaction stuff. An Alabama rig, jerk bait, swim bait, crankbait, of course our crankbait, and a drop shot and a Ned rig. Let's go catch some fish. Stop, flip your head, you're good. Oh, he came off, dang it.
He came off?
Lost him. Oh, he came off. I got bit the cast before. Paused it and knocked slack in my line.
Dad, can I throw the bait you're throwing?
No, throw that right out here. Go right towards that boat.
Oh!
Second fish of the day. Got one right as the battery died, of course. But starting to figure them out. I got JD throwing a drop shot. A lot of fish are just, right up on the bottom, just spin right off the bottom. So vertically, I'm having him fish a drop shot and a small kite to see if he can get those. But so far, just a bunch of snags. What would you like to throw? What?
There's another bass.
Get show them to the camera. Get close. There you go. Did it finish? Pause. Nope, no, pause. Good. Keep fishing it. Go up to the front, make another cast. So the trick to this cold water cranking is getting that instinctual bite from the bass. So reel, 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 pause. Reel, 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 pause. If you're not getting bit on the pause, pause a little bit longer. All 5 of my bites have been on the pause, and I see my line jump. I don't feel anything. Pause. So when you're reeling, if you're doing this with fluoro, reel, 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 kind of push your rod at the same time you pause. That gives that extra, takes that extra stretch out of that fluorocarbon and unloads your rod and gives that bait a true pause. Reel, 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 pause. Pause. It's all in the technique, but 9 times out of 10, you're gonna catch them or get bit on the pause this time of the year. What's that? No, this way, towards the dock.
Oh, that's a big one. That's the biggest one we've caught yet.
Come here, G. Nice one on the A-rig. Same thing with the A-rig. Reel, 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 rod twitch or reel twitch. Get that school to compress and expand, and that's when you're gonna get your bites. Throwing that G-Funk baits, it's the T-rig. Cool thing about this rig is it comes with all of your high-end components. You don't have to switch out split rings. You don't have to put swivels on, all that stuff. It comes with everything pre-rigged. It's really why I really like this rig. You don't have to do everything once you buy the bait and pull out of the package. It's already done for you. So the trick with the A-rig, especially this time of the year, nice long cast. Right now we're sitting in like 12 to 13 feet. I don't want it on bottom. I want it just a few feet off bottom. Pop, pop, get that blade up off bottom. It gets those, or gets the rig off bottom, gets those blades going. And then every like 4th or 5th reel turn, twitch, twitch, or twitch, twitch with your rod. And that gives a lot of action to that school on your A-rig that you're trying to mimic, that bait school, bait ball. Just like that. Another fatty. Look how healthy this fish is. He definitely had a good good Christmas dinner. All right, JD, you're up, bud. All right along the stalk. I'll go outside. Come up here. Go right along the dock. Perfect. Let it fall. Let it fall. Okay, close your bail. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to try throwing the bigger one? Quick release.
What did you break off right when you were doing
No,
that?
he unhooked right as he
Right over
came up.
there.
What's that? No, don't go straight down with this one. Throw out in front of the boat. You'll get him, dude. Just stay focused. You're doing awesome. It's not an easy bite. Nice. Yes. See? Gotta keep your head in it, bud. Stay focused. You got him. You got him. Set the hook one more time just in case. There you go. Okay. Now reel down. Keep pressure on him. Ride him like he's big. Ride him like he's big. You don't know how big he is. He feels heavy. Oh, it's a nice one. Bring him over here. Don't slack the line. There you go. There you go. See what happens when you keep your head in the game? It's not an easy bite. Bring me the line. Bring me the line. Alright, here. I got this. Show him to the camera. Hold him good. Don't unhook him, show him to the camera. Bring him up closer. Now hold him long ways. Show him to the camera. What'd you get? I was just teaching him
You put down my finger and
how to stay focused. You know, he was kind of struggling a little bit, right? Kind of getting bummed out. And that's when you start not paying attention to the details. And I had to start counting the cadence on your reel handle turns, right? As soon as you picked up the right cadence, hold him. You got him?
No.
He got bit.
I don't got him. No.
Okay, hold him long ways. All right. Let him go gently. Okay, tell the camera how that feels to finally catch a fish after you were struggling. No, look at the camera. What do you think?
Feels better.
Don't tell me, tell the camera. Tell the viewers. You know you were having a little bit of a hard time, you know, not catching fish, huh? Don't be shy. Tell them. Was it hard to stay focused? Were you kind of bummed out a little bit? Why were you bummed out? Yeah. You did awesome, bud. Got one. All right, let's get another one. Now you know the cadence, right? Yeah, I'm trying to skip it. Wait. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 5. Got it. Now count that in your head. You know, sometimes when the bite is tough, that's when it really turns into that mental game. You got to stay focused and just kind of picture that fish right behind your bait. You know, every cast counts, and you know that could have been a 10 or 12 pounder. JD's been struggling. He's been kind of bumming out on himself because I've caught a few, and he can't throw some of the baits that I can throw yet. But stayed focused, a little bit of help, and now he's skipping docks. Good job, bud. Let it fall a little bit. There we go. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6. That's the cadence, bud. You want it just fast enough that blade's spinning. So today, pretty much caught him on 3 baits. Right off the bat, throw out here to the outside of the dock. Right off the bat, Got him on our crankbait. I missed a good one right off. Just loaded up and fought it for a little bit and came off. But again, the trick with that, even with this cold water, you know, we're 43 degrees. It's burn, 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 pause. Burn, 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 pause. Like I said before, with that fluorocarbon, kind of point your rod at your bait. It'll give that, take that line stretch away, and that it'll unload that rod quicker. You kind of get that braid feel, that braid reaction. So that braid is burning and then stops. Kind of backs up a little bit, and they eat it then. And then the next bait was the A-rig. You know, just throwing some Kitex on there, some 2.8s and some 3.8s, and firing it out there, letting it fall, hit bottom. I was fishing like 12 to 13 feet. Hop, hop, get it up off the bottom, and it gets those blades turning, and they're just creeping. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, twitch, twitch, bite, hook set. That's typically how it goes. You know, you're creeping the school along, you give it that real twitch, you know, the real quick handle turns or the rod twitch, and that this whole bait, this whole school of bait compresses and expands and reacts like a school of bait fish, and that's when you get your bites. And then JD just caught that one on an underspin. You know, he can't throw the big A-rig yet. So I have him, let me see your bait real quick. I have him throwing a little flashy swimmer. That's, you lost your blade. Flashy swimmer with a little 3.8 Kitech. And that's how he's, yeah, I got another one. That's how he caught his fish just now. But winter fishing, you know, it's not always about catching, if you know what I mean. You know, early on, we spent a lot of time snagged and hung up. He was throwing a drop shot. And in all fairness, we were fishing a rock pile and kind of got hung up. Where are we going? No, come back out here. Go back out here. So we spent a lot of our time, a lot of my time getting him unhung, but that's what it's all about. Getting out, going through, figuring out the fish, figuring out the techniques, and staying focused enough to put a fish in the boat, right? You want to try throwing that on a bait caster? Huh? Might have a little more oomph to it when you set the hook. Keep reeling. There you go. Nice, bud. Keep it right to by. There you go. Here, lift them. Here, show them the camera. Tell them what you're doing.
Fishing for our bass in the winter.
You what?
Said fishing for bass in the winter.
So here, I got the rod. Hold them a long way, show them to the camera. Now hold them up, there you go. Cool. Now let him go.
He's
hooked, okay.
Otherwise he'll get my rod to the wall. His teeth. That would go?
Yep. Good job, dude.
How come you said yay? That's all it was.
Go, fire that way.
Right here?
Yep. Wherever you want. Alright, go here. Let it sink. Okay, you're good. Let's start reeling.
After you.
Start reeling.
got him.
Nice double. Keep him pegged. Keep him pegged. Coming up.
Little baby. Oh no, Daddy. Oh,
I'll get him. I'll get him.
I'll
get him.
Hard.
I'll get him. I'll get him. Don't break your line.
Big boy.
Nice, dude. We got a double. Okay, come here. Winter time fishing. All right.
Long way.
Let me unhook him.
Their teeth actually kind of hurt a little bit.
Knuckles. There. Go. All right, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up there. We're losing the light really quickly. So much fun getting out here and catching them, getting jitty on some fish. Little struggle in the beginning, caught them mainly on the crank, and the A-rig. Got JD finally catching them on the underspin, and just had a ball. We got a double. He caught a handful of fish, and it all started back there when he was just bumming out and just really bummed. And I don't know if he actually said he wanted to go in, but I could tell he was thinking it.
No.
And got him one, refocused, and now he's been catching them. But wintertime fishing, it's probably 45 degrees out right now. Water temp is just below that, and we're catching them on reaction. Alabama rigs, crankbaits, swim baits, so much fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to our channel. We do 3 videos a week for you, strictly teaching to help you guys catch more bass and put them in the boat. What'd you think about today, bud?
It was fun, but the first part I was really sad because I couldn't catch anything, and I was casting all over. But my dad was just getting them all, like every single cast. So I was starting to get sad.
Gotta stay focused, huh?
Then we came like a few feet over here, and then we started catching them. Like almost every 3 casts, I kept catching them.
All right, guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll talk to you soon. See ya.